Hey everyone, and welcome to this exciting new video tutorial on Google Sheets. Today we'll dive into financial dashboards or BI dashboards and demonstrate how to create one based on your data. To start, I will guide you through our data structure, enabling you to easily replicate it for your own dashboard visualization. It's important to note that this data is just a sample, and you can apply these concepts to any data structure that resembles it. So by the end of this tutorial, you will have a shining and powerful dashboard that will resemble the one you see here. For our demonstration, we'll be utilizing US stock market portfolio data. So let's get started without any delay. So here I have like a 28 US company and their stock quantity that I have, like Intel, Apple. It's a sample data, Verizon, Microsoft, Cisco, and the first column is the quantity of stocks I have, and then this is the purchase price I use. And this is the total investment amount. So it will be simply the price multiplied by quantity, and this is the current price of this stock, and this is the previous price. So of these stocks, that means the price that might from yesterday, and this is the today's difference, how much values this stock change. So today it lost by 8 point, around 8 point, and this is the overall difference. So this is the difference between the price that we purchase versus the current price, and this is the value as of previous price, so the quantity multiplied by the previous price, and this is the value of the current based on the current price, and this is the total gain. This is the previous value minus current value, and this is the overall loss profit based on the investment versus the current value, and this is the profit loss percentage. And I also write the sector of this company, so the data can be like this. So if you have a different data set, then you can also build this dashboard. As I already said, this is based on the mainly for the visualization. We'll have like prior value versus current value. It might be prior year versus current year value, so that we can visualize it in the scoreboard like this. We'll start creating this dashboard again. I will remove this dashboard entirely and create it from the very beginning. If you need this data structure, then you can mail us, so that I can provide it you. Okay, so let's remove this dashboard as well as the dashboard data. Okay, now we'll start creating brand new dashboard from here, so that you can practice along with me. Okay, first we will be using two score card chart and one the bar chart, and two donut chart. So to write those chart in a designated sections, we can first create the drawing. So drawing allows us to move the element outside this cell. So first let's insert the drawing here. So insert drawing. Okay, so for the drawing, first we can create a small um, shapes. So first I will be using this rounded shape here, and for this we can adjust the size later. So just for now, I'll be using the sizes like this. This is the first gadget, first steps, and we can remove the color, so that we can make it transparent, or you can use the white color here. So this is the first color, and for boundary, I think this we can use the color panels from here. Sorry, this is which color, whatever color you prefer. So this is the first gadget, and we can also copy this to the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one. I think for if you remember, for third and fourth chart, we'll be writing the pie chart here, so we can increase the height a little bit. And again, we'll be using another For this we are using the bar chart, so I have increased its size and the length a bit. Okay, here you go. This is the place where I'll be keeping its score card, and it looks more neat and clean if you use the text box over here to give the title of its score card. So I will say it as a current portfolio value. You can reduce the font size, and then you can use the text color. Sorry, here we go. Okay, you can use your favorite font. Okay, this is the first text, and the again one, the second one, profit loss, and the third one, this is sector, sector wise investment, and the next one, the sector wise profit, and this is the top 10 investment, and this is based on current value. We can reduce the font size of this text. Okay, now it fit on this single line. And to give some shadow effect, we can use another box here. So this will look like the 3D view. So here I will be using one box, so it will also differentiate the title part from the main body. Okay, for this, per background color, we can use the gradient, and for gradient we can customize our gradient. So the gradient will start from the gray color, like this one. We can hit and try, and the for ending, if we use the white color, then it will gradually go to the white shape. Okay, so, and we also don't need the background color here, so it is just that I think it looks more gray, so we can reduce its okay. For this we can use the second tone. Okay, now if we adjust the width and white here, so it will give some shadow effect here. Okay, here you go. Okay, now we can simply copy this same shape here. We don't need to create it again. And same. Okay, here you go. Okay, now, so first we can remove this background entirely, so that the we can use some custom color in the background. So from the first from the view, so remove this grid lines, and for background color we can use some gray effect here. Okay, so it matches the background, and now we can place it. I think it will be good to keep one cell at the left without. Okay, here here we go. Okay, now we have like drawn our structure here. We can also adjust the spacing for this view. uh, Now, for current portfolio value and for profit loss and for top 10 investment, we can use for this we can use score card chart, and even again for this we'll use score card chart, and for here we can draw some pie chart. And now to show the today's top gain and top loss, first let's use some query here, and then we'll come back to the chart part. For this, we'll be showing the company, quantity, current price, today's difference or profit, or whatever column you want to put here. So first I will give the title for this as today's top gain, and once we find out the actual column, then we can merge its title. For you can also use the pivot table concept, but I like the query part here. So for query, so we'll be querying on the entire transaction data, and for the from this transaction data we'll be selecting few columns here. Select A, this means the company code, and column B means the quantity, and then column E, this means the today's price or current price, and column Z, so it means the today's difference. You can look at the data here, column Z, and column K, this is the today's gain. And here we are showing the top 10 gain of today, or top 10 highest earning company from my portfolio. So for that we can order by K, so which means it will sort our data based on the today's gain. And if we use the limit as 10, then it will just show the 10 company, top 10 company based on the today's gain. Yeah, so here you go. This is the table, and now as we are showing the 1 2 3 4 5 columns, then we can merge it here and then do the center line. And for the background color you can use it's a very good practice to use the theme color, so that you can easily change the theme of this entire dashboard. So I'll pick this color here, and for text you can use and for text color you can use this white, and again for this part you can use the same. Okay, and then you can draw the border line here. So you can also define the border color and then use this. Sorry. And I think if we change the background colors of this text to white, then the border will look good. You can like customize this visualization based on your data, or based on your data structure, or how many decimal point you want to show here. So this is the way. Okay, so here I have shows the ascending order. Actually it should be the descending, as we are showing the top 10 gain. So order by K, okay, so this is the top 10 gain. Here we do not have the enough company on the gain section, so that's why it also carries some loss company too. But you can customize the formula if you don't want to show the company which had the loss, but generally we'll have at least 10 company that falls on the gain criteria. And similarly for top 10 loss, you can just leave one column as is, and then same, you can just first simply copy paste this table here, and just change the formula to, instead of descending, use the ascending. Okay, so this is the top 10 loss from today. uh, okay. Order by K. Okay. Now the table part is almost done, and we can also show the overall company dashboard structure here. And then for that you can use a similar query, what column you want to bring in this table section. Then you can write those here. From I will be writing those from column N. So query, and then first select the data range. So we'll be using whole data here, and then you can select the required column from here. First we have uh, column A, where we have the company quantity, column B, column C, column E, J, L, M, and I want to sort this based on the column J, based on the current value, so that highest valued company will be shown at the top, so DESC. And then okay, so this will be the overall column where I want to show here. Okay, now this is the another distribution that it will show all the company that I have, and you can use any title for this. Okay, so again, the text color, background color, and the text color use white, and I can say this as a overall profit distribution. Okay, and centralize it, and again for this title use the same color set, text color white, sorry, format band, and then okay. Now for this entire the entire table section, you can use the background color as white, and then use the border color. Okay, this one, or this sounds more good. Okay, so here is the overall profit distribution, and you can also use some formatting methodology for this, this percentage gain, so that the positive changes will show with the green color, and the negative changes will show with the uh, red color. So for that you can first you need to use some formatting here. So in the format section, go to the number, and then use the custom number format. And in the custom number format, we have an option to show the red versus green color here. For the in the custom number format, you can first define the color. The color, you can use the red text itself here, but the color 50, this means the it will be it will show as the uh, green color. And for this green color, we can also write some symbol here. For now I'll be just writing the some character here, but we can change this. I will show how we can change this. And this is the 0%, and for this shows the positive. And for negative one, we can use the color 46. This is the color code for red one, the color 46. And then we'll use some another character here. This is just for a sample. I will insert another character here, and then this is for the negative percentage, 0%, so negative percentage. And for the neutral color, that doesn't change, then you can use the blue text here, or you can use the color code here. even, and then this is the 0%. So this was the sample. For positive color, it will be like this. For negative color, it will be like this. And for neutral color or no change, then it will be like this. And then you can use the same validation for all these range. First, we need to insert the we can use another symbol here, like up arrow or down arrow. For up arrow or down arrow, we can copy the symbol, or I'll just simply show you how we can uh, determine how we can write the character here. So for up arrow, we have a 9650 as the character value, 9650. And if you use the formula as char and then use this there, this will be the up arrow. So I will use this for the positive changes. And for 969660, if you use the 9660 and drag this formula, it will be the negative color. Or if you want to just show the arrow, simple arrow, up arrow or down arrow, then you can use 8593 and 8595. You can search it, or you can randomly uh, see the values, which character you want to show, for uptrend or downtrend. So I will be using this character for positive changes. So that means I can need to format number, custom number format, and here instead of this character I will be using this. And again I have to copy the negative one, this one. Okay, here you go. So for the positive changes it will look like this, and for negative changes it will look like this, and for neutral or no changes it will be like this. Now if you want to use this formatting for all the column, then you can just choose the column and format number, and the format we have just written here will be displayed here. So yeah, here you go. Now the our whole the column is formatted and based on the percentage sense. So some of these has the negative percentage sense, so that it shows like. And we don't have any company where there is no changes, but in such cases the values color will be blue. Okay, now we have to we have to bring some data over here, this for section. You can also format some, make some formatting here to make look it more clean. And we didn't have the data below here, so we can delete this section. And even for this column J, we can squeeze it. Okay, now we can also adjust the column for this table too. You can also double click on this table to adjust your column. Okay, now we have now first we'll be showing the top 10 company here. So for that you can create another sheet called and name it as dashboard data. And in the dashboard data section we'll bring all the required data for the dashboards. So first we have the company and the current value. So we'll be showing the top 10 company on this chart based on the current value. So it will be similar to the values we have shown here. This is the 10. It's just a demonstration, and if you want to bring some other chart in this section, that's completely fine. So on the dashboard data sections, first we'll be bringing the top 10 company, and again for this I will be using the query function here. So query on this dashboard transaction data, and from this transaction data I want to bring first company, that is column A and column J, and I want to sort this based on the column J and in the descending order. And if I limit it by the 10, then it will just show the top 10 company. So here is the data. And now we need to insert chart here. Yes, so here you go. And then we already have the title from the drawing section, so we don't need to put it here. And okay, so you can also customize here to show the values too. So sorry. So if you use show data label option, then it will show the data value, and then you can also use the formatting for this data value. And okay, so here is the company, and if you don't need this, then you can remove it. Okay, now we can copy this to our destination sheet, which means here. We also don't need this because we know that. Okay, here you go. And so showing this border looks some doesn't look good, so we can remove this border as none and background color none, and then now it will perfectly fit on this green section. We can also like reduce these the edge size. We'll do that later. Okay, so here we have the top 10 company list, and now we have first we'll show the sector wise investment. So for the sector wise investment, we have the data over here, so we don't need to, we can bring this data, we can now delete this chart we already. And then for sector wise investment, this is the sector, and then the investment one, this is, so these two columns will show the sector wise investment. And insert chart, and I'll be using this donut chart. Sorry. And then I will be using it in the 3D format. And here the values are not aggregated, so to aggregate that values we can use the aggregate. So here we go. So, and we can remove this legend for now, so none, because we have a limited space allocated for this. But if you want them, sorry, but we can show the slices here at the button. Okay, now it looks good. Also we can remove this, similar to other chart section, we can remove the background color and chart border color, so that it will look standalone. And I have copied this over. It's a very small space, but you can adjust it. Okay, so this is the sector wise investment, and even for the sector wise profit you do the same. So here we have, this is the sector and this is the profit. Yeah, here we go. Insert chart. Okay, do not customize chart style, use 3D one, and then setup, aggregate, and then button. Okay, remove the background color and remove the both border color and background color, and even copy this to our dashboard. I'll place this dashboard. Nice. Now we just need to bring two score card here. So first, this for this I will be showing the current portfolio value, so the today's values versus the value just before the yesterday's values, we can say. Okay, we can remove this chart and this chart. So on the dashboard data sections, first I will be writing here matrix value. So first, current value and prior value and current profit, and this is investment, and this is gain, percentage gain. Okay, for current value, this is the sum, simply the sum of column J, because we have column J. So this is the current, this shows the current value. Okay, here, and prior value. So this is the where we have the prior value. I think we have that our sum simply. Prior value we have on column I, previous value. So the difference between the current value and prior value will give us the daily gain, and the current profit. So for profit, we have our loss. We have that on column K. I think this is the today's gain. Okay, the overall profit will be on column L. So this is the profit, and the investment we have over here, transaction data investment in column D. Okay, and for this from this column, sorry, E2 and E3, will be drawing the scorecard chart here. So chart, and you can choose the format as scorecard, and then for we have values on E2 and E3. So one is the key value and one is the baseline value, the comparison value. So E3, so here this is the current value and this is the prior value, and we don't need title here, and then we can also change the font color to our theme color, and then the positive and negative outcome color will automatically be detected by this system, and if you want to change that color, then you can also change it. So if it increases, then it will show the up arrow with the green color, and if it decreases, so it will show the down arrow. And now we can copy this chart over here, sorry. And again, for this chart, we'll be since we are using the drawing concept here, we don't need border and then background none, border color none. Okay, now it perfectly fits on this. And for this number formatting, you can also use the key value, and here we have the number format, and then you can also use the custom number format, sorry, from the data. And if you format the data in the here, then it will automatically show the comma formatted. So format number, here we go, and we don't need decimal point here. Yeah, now it shows the correct value. And then for so yeah, it is the current value, and it is the today's loss. So mainly this score card shows the comparison against some prior value or last year values or whatever data you choose. And even for this number, we can use the formatting similar to what we had done. So this is the one, format number, here we go. Okay, now the last one, we want to show the profit, overall profit loss here. For that, first we already have that data, but the tricky part here is like we can't the percentage gain will definitely be the current profit divided by percentage, and if we convert it to the percentage format, so we have a 19% gain. But if we use this as a scorecard chart, and here we also have the option to show the baseline value based on the percentage change, but it will always be based on the base value. So even if we choose this 2 value here, it won't shows the percentage gain is 19%. So I have used some tricks here. First, I'll be showing the standalone values, like just the current profit here. So for that, I'll be using insert chart, and I don't know why. Yeah, and then we don't need, sorry, setup. The data is just ifo, okay, and the key value, insert chart, okay, and we don't need this title. And then we can also here, I won't be using the baseline value, and then just for the key value, I'll be using this chart. And okay, I can copy it and place it here. And similar to if you use this score card, then you can use any font size, or like we don't have any we don't have to align it with the cell size or like that, so it's very convenient. And then okay, so for this, if again I'll be removing the background color and border color. Now it perfectly fit here. Now I need to show this percentage gain, 19 percentage. And for that percentage gain, I'll be using this data, like the current value versus the investment. So these two value, insert chart, again use this one, and here E4, E5, okay. So the, and we need to show the key value, sorry, baseline value E5, customize. Okay, we need to E5, E4, the current profit E4, and again whatever. Okay, I need to calculate it against the current value versus the investment, so not the current profit. So I need to choose this E5 instead of E5. Didn't choose, let's E2, okay. And then for this 2, okay, 19 for 37%. This is the percentage I need to write. And then now we don't need this, okay, first I will copy this over the destination, sorry. Okay, we already have this our current values, so we don't need to show it here. So for that, this currently Google Sheet doesn't allow us to remove the key value from here. So just a tweak here, I'll be using the very minimal font size. Okay, this is the 6, and font color, I'll be using the background color so that it won't show up. And now remove the title, okay. And then for baseline value, we need to increase the font size, 14, okay, 16, okay, this is good. Now okay, we also need to remove this border color. Okay, actually, this for this calculation of the profit percentage, it's not like the current value versus prior versus. This is based on the investment versus gain. So we need some tweaks here. So for that, for this particular section, I have removed the key value, and just this is just the baseline value. Okay, this is the entire dashboard, and if you don't like this over rounded, so we can reduce the rounding here. Okay, same goes for this. Okay, okay, okay. Now it looks great. And adjust the side chart over here. Okay. uh, okay, so I think we have done with this. So this is the uh, you can like slightly increase the border color depth here. I think it will look more clean. Same for this. Okay, nice. Okay, you can work on clean up some formatting issues here. I think we have done with this dashboard creation, and it looks more clean and that's similar to what I have shown at the beginning of this video. I think we have like slightly decreased the gray size here, but you can adjust on that. And if you want to use some other font, then you can also do that. I like the, where is my font color? Okay, Arial. And if you also like to use the different theme color, then you can choose one, so it will automatically, I have used the theme color in the most of the places, so it will automatically change the theme color to the desired one. The only the part is where this for this title color, there is no option in the drawing to use the to choose the theme color, so that's why we have to limit it the with as is. But for the rest of the section, it will automatically choose the appropriate color. So okay, whatever you like, you can choose that. If you want this template, or if you have any question regarding this video tutorial, feel free to comment on or email us, which can be found from the contact section. So thank you for watching this video tutorial, and if you have any question or confusion regarding this tutorial, you can mail us like I said earlier. So yeah, thank you.